Home, let me know. I'm feeling real R&B today. So let me ask you a question. Do you feel that Tamar does it for the family or does she do it for the camera? Ask yourself that before I get into this before I get into this here. Let me go on and turn her down a little bit because she's not the star like that. What's going on, everybody? Ooh, we in the building. Let me sip my tea. Child, so anybody who was watching the Braxton Family Value, this is season 5, episode 10, I think. The Hot Seat. That's what it's called. And the reason why they named it the hot Seat is because Trina is about to introduce her new boo. And he's black. And he's finally going to introduce to the family. I felt like it was a little fast. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I felt like it was a little fast. But let's go on and get into it. So, like I said, it pops off with Trina, and she goes to meet her lawyer. And he basically takes her through the ringer for like 5 seconds. And then, like, he finally tells her, like, girl, you divorced. Like, we ain't doing nothing. So, that was cool. I thought that was pretty cool, that she had her opportunity to just, cut it short. Because Lord knows y'all, girl, y'all like to drag out a divorce situation shit. Everyone is elated. Girl, Tamar, and like I said, everyone is elated. Everyone is elated, is excited, happy, full of emotions. And I think we was all pretty happy to see that situation end because, girl, Gabe, bye Gabe, I can't. But Tamar said she used up all her shade coupons, so she couldn't really respond the way she would have liked to respond. But in all honesty, I felt like this. This is why I asked, do you think Tamar is doing it, for the cameras, or is she really doing it for her family? Because when the good news was dropped, Trina had mentioned, like, girl, you always got something to say, but you don't have nothing to say right now. So she was like, that's when she was like, girl, I used up all my shade coupons, I can't say nothing. But I feel like she doesn't want to hurt her sister's feelings. I don't know if the factor is that she doesn't want to hurt her sister's feelings, or if she wants to appear winning on the camera all the time. Like, she wants to appear like she's, on the up and up, when really she's shade queen of the central. Ooh, it's hot. But moving it along from, I don't know. Sometimes I think she's doing it for the cameras, but then that might be really how Tamar, like, is, like, going through these back and forths, feeling, like she has to be cognizant of hurting her sister, hurting little Trina's feelings, which I think is bullshit. I think I'm your sister. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. Who's gonna be mad? I can't stand no lipstick on the teeth. Ass bitch. So Tamar said she used up all her shade coupons, so she couldn't say nothing. I think Tamar don't know how to feel. I think she don't know how to be. Like, I think she don't know, like, I think she responded the way that she did because she didn't necessarily know how to be. Then, what else is going on? It's not really much. Like, to be in their business, I took notes, so I don't know why I'm even playing with myself. So let's move on. Like I said, she didn't want to hurt her feelings for the 100th time with her sensitive self. So, she kept it pushing, she kept it quiet, she kept it cute and on mute. Girl, what else? Okay, Gabe ain't getting shit. The divorce is settled. She gets to keep her bar chicks. I don't know what was happening with the house situation to where she couldn't, I don't know what, they had to be on 5 days. It was a mess. I don't know. I really don't know. And if they gonna move along, we gonna move along too. Then maybe they just needed I don't know. Maybe the house girl, I don't know. Anyway, it's hot as fuck. It's summertime, and I'm sweating like a dog ass bitch. Bar Chick still the fuck ain't open, okay, Trina? It's still not open. It's still not the fuck open. Get it together. I mean, she did, there was a format where we got to see just how whack her employees were, and just how whack, just how whack of a job they was doing, and just how whack juice that situation was. But not my business. I didn't have $100,000 some dollars lingering around to fucking just waste and just spend a bunch of time doing a bunch of bullshit. But hey, do you? I mean, what's good for you is good for you, right? Tamar's new album. I wanted to talk about Tamar's new album. The girls was all discussing what they had coming up, and we were celebrating, Trina and her freedom and all of that. Which, if we don't keep it all the way, G, I didn't never feel like Trina ass was incarcerated in no type of way. I felt like she's always been doing her own thing. I felt like she really never had no respect for Gabe. If she want to pick up and go, she picks up and goes. Clearly, he has a problem with it, but boo, baby, when you're not bringing in no money, you really can't say shit. And when at the time that they were married, she was really respecting her husband, so she wouldn't, she would respect her husband as much as she could, but, as time went on, we realized that, Gabe wasn't shit. He didn't have shit to bring to the table, and he wasn't really no help. He was just kind of the husband, just a male figure there for the boys, but he could not have been much of a male figure acting the way he was acting. But I'm gonna move it along. I really want to talk about Tamar's new album because I am excited for it. It's called Calling All Lovers, and I felt that was a little strange. I feel like that was a little bite, a little Roger that, did you copy that, cook a copycat, because didn't Tracy come out with a single or an album or something called Last Call? So I just felt like, okay, Tamar was cute. It was like you took Tracy's little situation and just blew it up and made it bigger, made it more of a Tamar platform, which, I mean, she wasn't there, so we don't know how she felt about it. I just felt like it was a little shady myself, because I was like, that's real familiar sounding, but okay, we're going to move on from that. Girl, so yeah, she got these heifers up, and she got all her sisters except for Tracy, because Tracy done took her ass back to Detroit because she tired of fooling around with these heifers that don't really even know she there anyway, unless they need backup singers. But yeah, so moving along. Shout out to Mona. Moving it along. We're at the studio and we're watching Tamar, stress the fuck out, like she don't know what the fuck to do with herself, because she's really nervous about her album, and sophomore year is really like make or break. It's really hard for artists because you could come out with a banging first album and then your sophomore album could go plumb, honey, can go straight the fuck to hell in a handbasket. And I don't really think that that's gonna be Tamar's thing. I think as long as she continues to like be her, stay true to her format, and get it in true Tamar fashion. She did mention that she was insecure, but I'm like, girl, all you gotta do is just do this shit, sing your throat the fuck off, talk about some real shit. Don't be trying to talk about no bullshit. Get your life. We ain't trying to do it. But yeah, she's nervous to let him hear, and then she finally pressed play. And we hear the song, and I don't know if people are hearing it for the first time, but I feel like I've heard this plenty of times actually, but maybe that's just me. Well, excuse me, sit down. My daughter is in there. I could just hear crashing and booming. It's her little reading time, and she know better. Anywho, Yes, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for. I mean, I don't know. Like I liked it. I liked the song. I think Tamar liked it too, even though she was trying to act like she didn't know how to feel about it. But girl, you know you like that shit, cause you know you debuted the hell out that. You know you shameless plug that mug. But yeah, you know Vince in there rocking. Tony up in there getting on my last natural black nerve because she just girl, if you're supposed to be hearing it for the first time, why is you acting like you, girl? I know we know you Tony D Braxton, but damn, nigga, come on, like you was just doing too much, like, and if you like it, you like it, you know. And then she had her little critiques at the end, but I was with Tamar. I was like, keep it you know what you like, you know what you love, and if that's the smallest, if that's the most critique that you get out of the situation, I say you did a damn good job. Don't change nothing. I'm excited to hear the album. How about you guys? I'm definitely excited. I can't wait. I kind of just want to talk about the things I want to talk. I took notes and everything, but really as I'm coming to this, you know, coming to close to the end of this video, I'm like, it's really not that much to talk about. So let me just, you know, like just go through a blueprint of the things that I appreciated, that I liked, and what I got from the show. And then after that, you know, probably do a little random rant or something, you know. But I'm not going to spend too much time talking about what happened the whole entire show because then shit happened. Gabe ain't getting shit. Tracy feeling some type of way because she stayed getting left out. She goes to the doctor. Now let's talk about these people trying to get their coin. Kimbo, and Doctor, we don't even know who the fuck his name is because we ain't never even seen him before. We only seen 3 good psychiatrists, and he not one of them. So anywho, Ayana one of them, the little Poindexter one, he one of them, and it's another one, but I can't remember right this second. But anyway, so Poor Tracy. Can we just talk about poor Tracy real quick? Poor Tracy. She had to go see this doctor, and this motherfucker got on my nerves because he said, "Do you know why we're here?" And she was like, you know, because I'm just having so many issues, you know, with everyone from my manager to my husband to my sisters. And he's like, well, let's focus on your sisters for a second. Bitch, why? I just told you that I'm having issues with my husband too. Why in the fuck are you so fucking eager to jump at the chance to talk to me about my gosh darn sisters when them bitches are the last of my fucking problems? I got my fucking manager who either he gonna be my manager or the fuck not, and that is important because if a bitch ain't selling, if a bitch ain't out here working, if a bitch don't have nobody to manage her career and her life, guess what? We gonna be back to poor, broke, overweight. Speaking of overweight, she has some other issues, you know, with her sisters talking about her weight, you know, talking about her husband on air, and I thought that shit was trifling as fuck. Tawanda, with your trifling ass, bitch. When you sit up there, I don't mean to call you a bitch in that way, but I'm just so upset with you because it was no reason for you to do that on the air to your sister. God no. God no. God no. You knew those cameras was there. I don't give a fuck what people, these motherfuckers love to lie to us, especially Mona Scott Young's people. They love to fucking lie to us and tell us that when the cameras aren't rolling, you know, when the cameras are rolling, you forget the cameras are there. You forgot that motherfucking much that you couldn't keep your sister's, you could be your sister's keeper in that moment? I wish my sister would do some trifling ass shit like that to me, bitch. Bitch, we're done. We're done. Fuck y'all. Y'all get no story. I would sit there with my fucking lip button all motherfucker. I would show up to every single taping and not say a gosh darn thing and sit my black ass right there looking like Medea after somebody just said some clean ass bullshit. I'll be just a rocking and a looking. They be like, Trina, you got, Tracy, you got something? I'll be like, Girl, bye. You got me twisted in the game. That shit was not meant to be funny. That's exactly how the fuck I would have been sitting at that gosh darn table every time. It pisses me off. it pissed me off the opportunist of it, like just the opportunity of it all, the opportunistic of it all just pissed me the fuck off, from that trifling ass doctor down to, you know, the way that they've been treating her for 5 seasons. It's whack. It's whack juice, as Taylor Lamar, as Tamar would say. It's just whack juice all over the place, and I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that doctor, and I was right along with Tracy when she said, "Bitch, there's a wall, doctor. There's a wall." He was like, "What is that supposed to mean?" I was like, "Bitch, you the doctor. Figure it out. This conversation is over." But I wasn't there, so I'm gonna bring my blood pressure down a little bit. I'm glad Gabe is not getting shit, you know. Oh, let's talk about Trina's black boo. Tracy said he black with a K, honey. That's how black he is. He is black with a K. And I was living for it, but I was really living for Tamar ass. You know, she is just like me at, you know, family function. Just a mess. Just a mess. That motherfucker walked in. She said, hey, cuz. I said, you better stop, Tamar. She said, I bet you get that all the time. I said, she is trying it. She was like, don't he look like Kai? She was like, see, I told you he be getting. I said, girl, leave this black ass boy alone, please. Let Tracy just have her little 5 minutes in the sun so that we can get over the fucking fact that Gabe is trifling as fuck. And then Tawanda got her little shade on. She said, anything else is better than Gabe. Anything else is better than Gabe. Anything else is better than Gabe. What she say? Girl, hold on. I took them notes because she had me rolling. Where is Tawanda? She said anything is better than Gabe. Yes, you got it, new man. I said, oh, girl, anything else is better than Gabe. Yes, you got a new man. Whew, we're going to have to get our life because I did not have to waste all of my 6 seconds of that trying to find that for that whack ass. But I was dying. I lived for it. I thought it was funny as hell. So then, you know, they get to talking, they grilling him, they all up in his business, poor baby. And, you know, Evelyn, she did it right. She let it be known, like, before we get up in that ass, I just want to let you know that Trina is a grown woman, but she's been hurt before. We love her. Basically, she letting him know we got her motherfucking back. Nah, we will be the bitches sitting here talking about your ass when you long gone. So, you know, I lived because what happened next had my jaw on the floor. I said, y'all got y'all nerve. Motherfucking Tamar dumbass. So she started grilling, you know, she grilling about the good questions. She want to know what the baby mamas, you know, do you get along with them, you know. Then the bitch was like, well, let's go on and get some, you know, let's get some chewables. Let's get some eat 'em, some snack 'em, some grub 'em. And, you know, so they start, you know, acting all burnt the fuck out. Because I'm like, all y'all bitches got money. All y'all bitches got money. So let's not play. But, you know, they doing the old Negro spiritual, old school, who gonna pay for the dinner type debacle at the, you know, at the table. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all got more table manners than this. Y'all, first of all, y'all should already had this clear before we even hit the table. Like, I should not even have to, but sometimes you gotta ask. Sometimes you gotta ask. Sometimes you gotta be up in that business and you gotta ask. And Tamar had to ask. She had to know because she said, bitch, I got invited here to meet this motherfucker. So he better come correct. And so, but he did. He was like, that's not gonna happen. Because she was talking about, oh, I could pay for my own. I could pay for my own. Because, girl, they was like, what you want? Girl, we're gonna get some lobsters. We're gonna scramble. We're gonna get some of this asparagus tips. We're gonna get some. You want some rabbi? You want some ribs? You want some? I feel like a rib, a baked potato. I want some spinach dip and some tortilla chips and some bread. Actually, give me a bread bowl. Do they have sour cream here? Is this Mexican food? Where are we? Are we at the steakhouse? Girl, also, I'm finna get a chalupa, some mac and cheese, some fries, some jujubes, a soda, some champagne, some Cristal, a glass of wine, just one glass of wine, and a bottle of Moet for them. And we're gonna have zucchini, fried zucchini, okay? And then we're gonna have hamburgers and french fries. with y'all big asses. Tony was like, ah, bitch, we not gonna eat all this food. Stop playing. But you know, she was like, I can pay for my own food. I can pay for my own food. So then he was like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fly. You sitting at the table with me, I got you. I'm paying. You put your purse down, bitch, and stop trying to embarrass a nigga, cause I got this. I'm into computers and construction, ho. I got all the money. I got a villa in Mexico. I only paid $300 a month for it, but I got it. And Tamar, he was speaking Tamar language. She said, Trina, girl. Oh, Lord, fuck my eye up. She was like, girl, school look closer. Trina, get the man a drink. You want a drink? You thirsty? Girl, I was like, girl, yes. She said, my mama makes some amazing biscuits. You want some biscuits? Boy, you get whatever the fuck you want at this point. And that's why Tawanda was just like, I think that collectively, my sisters and I all feel the same. Anything is better than Gabe. 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 Yes, yes, you got a new man. And I was just like, girl, yes. And he got money, and he black. Trina, girls, too many cheese, and I can't stand when we get up here. I mean, you know, them Detroit parents, they be naming their babies like all B's or all A's or all Z's, Zachariah, Zanaya, Zendaya, and girl, and then one of the babies be named like Courtney or some random shit like that. Anyway, overall, the show, you know, I love watching it. I love the bond that they've had over the years. Sometimes, you know, they slip up. They get on each other's nerves. Sometimes they get on my damn nerves. Sometimes I be like, okay, I'm going to come back and watch this in a little while, because right now, like, I'm going through my own drama in my life, and I look to y'all heifers, and y'all tripping. You know, when TD Jakes had to go off, you know, we all lived, and I think they just trying to get back to a better point. I think that they're trying to get life, but Tracy is, she is not satisfied. She's not happy with the relationship that she has with her sisters. She thinks that she's the odd man out. She's tired of being the wannabe. She's tired of people always judging her and critiquing her when y'all bitches got y'all own mess to be taken care of. Tony, girl, bye. Tony, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Tony, like, see, the thing about Tony D. Braxton is that I think, like, because she don't show her dirty draws, we don't think that it's anything wrong with Tony and that she's just so perfect. And I think she feels that way too. I think she feels so covered. But it's a lot there with Tony D. Braxton from, you know, from the 90s up until now. It's been a lot of little suspect. I'm not going to be the one to call it out because I love Tony Braxton. But I just sometimes be wanting her to just, you know, bring it down. Just bring it down. Bring it all the way down, Tony. Because at the end of the day, girl, your shit stank too. Yes, I said it about Tony V. Braxton. Bankruptcies. When do you have your children? It's things that you don't want to say because you don't want, you know, I personally don't want anybody to look at this video and think that, you know, I'm dissing her. But it's just my opinion. And this is my channel. And I can say what the fuck I want to say. And if y'all don't like what the fuck I have to say, y'all don't have to like. Y'all don't have to subscribe. Y'all don't have to comment. Because I don't have nothing for y'all. I'm just giving y'all my true motherfucking feelings. Okay? And I just feel like, you know, it's a lot there that we should probably not be making ourselves like, you know, the matriarch, you know, we heard about the unsolicited advice. And there's a reason why they cannot stand for Tony to give unsolicited advice. It's not because she's just the most perfect person and she's doing everything right. And no, when motherfuckers feel like that, they feel like that shit. They feel like that because that motherfucker ain't got a leg to stand on their god darn self, but got the audacity to try to give you some advice. And you be like, bitch, you need to take that advice, shove it up your ass, let it run through the motherfucking holy grail of your body up to your brain and apply that shit to your own fucking life. Okay? I'ma calm down. And on that note, I'ma calm the fuck down. Really excited about the album. I'm really looking forward to see what Tracy's gonna do next week, because she act like she finna go in. That's how they was ended, making it seem like she was about to go at him. But I don't think it's gonna be all that. I think she's gonna talk to her sisters. I think she's gonna open up to them and let them know honestly how she feels, because I think for a long time she shut down, and I couldn't stand that little moment. Don't it seem like Tracy really starting to act like Tamar? Like, she really starting to act like certain sisters in the group, like Trina and Tamar. It really does seem like that to me. Like, I see that. To me, it's like, okay, Tracy, you got your life, you know. But I can't help but feel like it's a little bitage, a little, you know, like, I don't like the way I sound on camera. I don't like the way I look on camera sometimes, you know. But, like, you have to be cognizant of those things. And I think, like, now she's just realizing that for a long time she was really just talking like this. And she just wanted her sisters to just, you know, remember the time where they left me there in that parking lot because I was pregnant with little Kevin. Girl, bye, Tracy. But she finally get her life. She finally sounded like she putting the donuts down. She lost the weight. You know, she's doing everything to make her sisters happy and to stay in the crew, like to be in the crew. And for me, that sucks, because I should just be able to be who I am. I shouldn't have to be acting like Tamar and acting like, you know, all outlandish and crazy and wild and don't stop, get it, you know, just to get some attention on this show. Because the attention that I think Tracy is seeking is not from the show. I think it's from her sisters. I think that they do that little, you know, that little mean girl thing. I think all of them do it, where, you know, one be on the outs, and then you know what I mean, like, and then everybody else be cool in the gang, chilling. I feel like they do that shit. They tag team each other, and they do that shit to each other. So one minute you cool with who and who, and then the next minute you're not, which I also appreciate, because, you know, bitch, Tamar, we not gonna kiss your ass just because you got albums out, just because you almost won a Grammy, just because, you know, like, you done got your little platform. Like, just because you doing big, bitch, we not gonna sit up there and kiss your ass, so now you on the outs. We on the ends. But then again, bitch, don't know if it's jealousy or if, you know, there's some behind the scenes footage we not seeing, like, that we not getting. I don't know, because you have to remember that this is Tamar's platform, honey. It always has been. The day she married Vincent D. Herbert and decided to broadcast her good living by saying, Teddy Ruxpin, baby, can you give me a show with my sisters? I'll take any network. Yes. Oh, we could do we. Okay. I'm sorry. And then that show became too much, too toxic. So she said, bitch, well, baby, can we get another show? Because I don't like this show. And he was like, yeah, Tamar. Yeah, sure. She was over there whipping it, putting it on him, honey. I'm telling you, something was happening. I don't know. Something was happening, girl, because this girl getting it. She out here getting it. But anyway, that's my time, y'all. I feel like I've been on here for too long. I was trying to spread this out for like 30 minutes just to give you a full half hour or something. But this is not NBC, ABC, TBS, and them. I don't have to give you a full 30 fucking minutes. So, I'm going to take my black ass on. Love you much. Peace and blessings. You guys be safe out there.